Okay, in this video I'm going to start off by saying that I was wrong. Oh yeah. I did a video about the women from Adam's country of origin that I've met, whether it's his family, his friends' wives, and their friends. They have this habit of coming over and going into the kitchen and just taking it over as if it's theirs. Like, I'm the visitor, that kind of thing. And they own it. Well, they don't. But that's their behaviors. It didn't matter where it was we lived. This goes back years. And they would do that. But I was wrong. It wasn't just them. Okay, so what I remember, I started thinking about it today because I hadn't really thought about it, outside of that group. And I remember that, hopefully you can hear now, that in my family there's somebody, but there's also somebody that was a former sister-in-law, and she also did it. Okay, one was a former sister-in-law, like I said, and she did this thing of coming to our house one time, and this was like probably 10 to 15 years ago, and she acted like we had just moved in or something, and she acted like she had been there before, but I wasn't there at the time when she was. And then she come again, and she acted like she was the hostess. And it shook me, it shocked me, stunned me for a little bit. But once that wore off, yeah, I righted that situation. Now, she and I spoke the same language, so I could. But in the former video that I did, I didn't speak the same language as many of them. And at the time, and that was his monkeys, not my circus, not my monkeys. This one really wasn't either, but he didn't like her. It was his sister-in-law, which would make my sister-in-law. So, it was like, oh, no, you're not doing this to me, Okay, that was so many years ago. I don't remember all of it, but I remember it really irritated me, and she was like telling me how things worked in the house. No, so I righted that one right away. She just kind of smirked. I remember her smirking. And she's no longer married to him, not Adam, but his brother. So, yeah, she was all kinds of bad like that. And he didn't like her either, like I said. Now, another one is one of my sisters. And now, my sister is also one of these know-it-alls. This particular sister is one of those know-it-all kinds. And what she would do is come into, I think one of them, I was living in an apartment. I don't remember from years before then. And another one was at this house. And she would, sit and talk for a few minutes. Then she'd get up and go to the kitchen and start cleaning things. Like it, you're probably wondering, am I that messy? No. Or are we that messy? No. But she'd go into the kitchen and start cleaning things. Like if there was one pot in the sink or one cup in the sink, she'd wash it and dry stuff, put them up. I don't know if she dried things or just put them up, whatever. And she would clean off the cabinets. Sometimes she'd cook a meal and all like that. Now, it could have been just nervous, something, some anxiety or something. But it could also be because my mother, when she would come to visit like that, my mother, our mother, her mother too, would be staying with me. I'd be taking care of my mother if she had dementia. My mother. Our mother. So, you got all that right. But, so she might be thinking, she's doing her part of helping out. I thought about this other one. Now this had nothing to do with the home. This was at work. And I think she had started like working there about the week before I did, as I found out. But she was like a few years younger than I. Also Texan, same ethnic group as all these on my side were. She did this thing that, like, she was hosting a tea party. I wound up calling her Tea Party Lady. Little did I know at the time, but yeah. She, like, the whole time we worked there, like, she was the hostess of us working. It was really strange all around. But she was also very strange all around. This was a woman who, we had to do quotas, and they would have it on the, on a board. They had quotas we had to meet, and they would list who earned the most, who did the most. And she would be like, if she was third, she would see herself as first. You know, and it wasn't just me who saw her do that. But yeah. Okay. So that, yeah, you know, I started thinking about it, and yeah, it wasn't just his side that does it. And I kind of started to wonder, is this a thing for women? You know, some women, are they taught that? Or could it be something that's, they work off nervous energy? Or I think it's just that they think they're the best and they know it all, and, you know, along that line, because of some of the other things that they do. And that's just one, you know, the other, in different situations, is that has nothing to do with the kitchen or home. Yeah, you know, I think it shows, and they do that, they generalize it over everything, kind of thing. Anyway, that's enough for this video, I think. By the way, I had 2 major distractions. One was at McDonald's, at the restaurant. The guy was so confused. I guess it was like his first day working there. And another one was, you know how it seems like it always happens twice during this video. Somebody blaring their music, you know, just blaring their music. Anyway, yeah, I have distractions why I can't keep, you know, my topic straight. But anyway, that's enough for this video for now. If you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.